what a great place to start week 2. It is Monday around 8 at night, and yesterday was just crazy, so I actually didn't read for the 2 hours, or like the 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night, but I decided to give myself a break since Saturday was so chaotic and Sunday was chaotic too. I got off work early Monday and I went and did a whole bunch of errands and picked up stuff for Damona's vet visit. So then after that, I did some retail therapy and I went to Barnes & Noble and got 3 volumes, even though I know I shouldn't, but I could not help myself. I picked up Tamika and Maine by Fumi Yoshinaga. I heard that this one was tragic, and I am so excited to read it. So my rule was that I had to pick up stuff that I would read this week. So that's just a one-shot. Then I shouldn't have gotten this because it's volume 1, but I figured I could do it in the try one vlog whenever I have time to do that. But it is Love in the Palm of His Hand. This is completely and utterly and totally a cover buy because it is freaking gorgeous. So yeah, there's that. I know nothing about it, but yeah, and then the art inside is like stunning as well. So it's very pretty. So yeah. Then I got, I believe this is the final volume. Let me know down in the comments. But Palace of the Omega. Didn't know this was the Megaverse until someone mentioned it, and then I read then I was like, wait, it's in the name. So I feel a little bit stupid, but you know what else is new? But look at that. I would love to. I would wear that out. Like, I love that. The rings attaching. I need to see if I can come up with something like that. But I believe this is the final volume. Not 100% sure, but either way, I'm going to read volumes 1 and 2. Really excited. I'm really tired. I think I got 3 hours of sleep today. I went to bed at like 1 in the afternoon, and then I woke up at 5, so whatever that is. But yeah, I'm excited to read these. So then I also kind of organized my shelves. They're not where I want them to be, like this series, and I'm moving this series over here with my manhwa. So I just put these back here so they look better in pictures, so there will be empty spaces. But these from here to here go someplace else. And I want all my manhwa together, so like this and then this. Of course, that's going to go back on my June shelf. So I think, let's see, so a little bit bigger. So BJ Alex might take up all this. So I don't really know where I'm going to put this, maybe up here, but I kind of want to leave this clear so I can take pictures. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but this is going to be my completed manhwa like Docker series. So this is everything I finished last week. And yeah, as you can see, the cat scratched my volume. Show that in a vlog, but yeah, I absolutely loved BJ Alex. I'll link the vlog down below. And then I absolutely loved the 1001 Nights. And then I absolutely loved Deadlock. So win for the first week reading completely. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of make my TBR. And I'll show you guys. And then I will start reading and set a timer for 2 hours today. And then hopefully keep reading after that. But I might fall asleep. But I'm definitely going to try to stay up for the 2 hours today, so I don't get completely off track. So I'm only off track for 1 day now. So we're kind of starting new this week. So I'm really excited, and yeah.
So like Ron Kiminohashi is like, he's part Sherlock Holmes descendant, part Moriarty descendant, and he's not allowed to finish his detective work because every time he does, due to a curse, the victims all die because he talks them into suicide and stuff. So this detective is like, hey, I'll finish the investigation and take all the credit so I can get big and famous, and you just help me figure it out because you're like smart as shit. And it's so romantic because they're like protecting each other's name, and they say it's not a BL, but I swear when it goes to the end credits, they go into the bedroom. I don't care what anybody says. They fucking.
Okay, sorry about that. But I got a haul So I got it from Tokyo Pop. I ordered a whole bunch off their 20% off Pride sale that they have like every year. I went and I put every single BL that I didn't have from them in my shopping cart, and it was over $600, and I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. And so I narrowed it down about half. So, well, actually a little bit over half. It's like 200 and something dollars. So I was quite proud of myself. I read descriptions. I pretty much got the stuff that I was most interested in reading for the rest of the year. So not that, you know, I have time to get to all of it, but I definitely narrowed it down, and I was very more selective. I will go back and, of course, get the remainder of it like later on, but the title that I was like so excited about was World's End Bluebird. The volumes 2 and 3 are coming to me as well. This is about the apocalypse, and just the back blurb says, fantastical, magical love story about overcoming fate in a painful and impossible world. So yeah, this just seems right up my alley. Like supernatural, dark, end of the world. So I'm really looking forward to this. Just beautiful, beautiful cover, beautiful art. So yeah, this one was the one that I was like most excited about. I always wanted these little booklets. It was like a con exclusive for Lullaby of the Dawn. I'm actually reading this for Yaoi Talk, the 5 volumes for Yaoi Talk this on the 29th. So really looking forward to that. I'm going to probably read those on the final week. That way it's like really fresh in my mind. But I also have these like little booklets. So I'm really excited to add these to my collection, as I'm kind of like felt like I missed out on the little like freebie like side stories. And if I really enjoy it, then I'm gonna be really upset that I didn't have these. But every single time I went onto the Tokyo Pop website, they were sold out. So this is booklet 1. Booklet 2. And booklet 3. And so far this is all that they have out, so I don't know if they're going to be doing any more, but I'm just really glad to have this, since they were like a con exclusive, and then they opened it up for everyone, and then they were completely sold out. So volume 3 I could have gotten, but I didn't want to get volume 3 if I couldn't get volumes 1 and 2. I know that's kind of like a bad collecting mentality, because yeah, sometimes you just have to get what you can get and then just fill in the rest. But I was glad that they restocked these, and I'm so looking forward to reading this series. So yeah, I kind of want to go off my TBR completely for this month and read this. So maybe when I get the other volumes, my next Tokyo Pop package is coming on Tuesday, so I'm really looking forward to that. I thought that this one was going to be the bigger one, because I thought that the second one was going to be maybe like pre-orders or something, but maybe they're sending my pre-orders coming up. So like a little bit later, because they come out a little bit later in this month, and then the beginning of July. But I knew that last year, even though that it said that it was like a pre-order, they packaged it all together, and it came like all together, even ones that were like a couple weeks later. But I don't know how they're doing things now. But I'm really excited to have more Tokyo Pop in my collection. So yeah. And then also, my friend that moved down to Florida, which I'm really still very sad about, but he sent me, not manga related, but he sent me Orlando, which I actually used to live in Orlando when I was really little, so I don't remember it at all. And then this thing that changes and says my real name. But yeah, a little keychain. I really love these, so thank you so much for these. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of goodies today, so my manager is trying to get me to go in tonight, but I am exhausted. I guess I didn't even catch you guys up. Yeah, this has just been like a really crazy week. At my job, I took some kids to the hospital just for like a regular checkup. And then I went into my other job, and I haven't been reading this week as much as I wanted, like pretty much at all. So the second week, I haven't been doing like the 2-hour reading a day because I really haven't had time. The only breaks that I got were 2 hours, and that was for sleep. So yeah, I glad that I got a lot read the first week, so let's just say that. But I'm hoping to at least get New York, New York completed and finished tonight, if I don't go in. So, and then I need to finish our colors. And I know that some of y'all think that this is cheating, but I'm counting New York, New York as 4 volumes because it is 2 in 1, and I'm also counting our colors as 3 volumes because it is 3 volumes in Japan. So that's going to be 4, 7 right there. So that is, if that's all I read for this week, since today's Saturday, then that is at least a volume a day. So I do kind of want to, maybe I'll make some coffee and then see how I feel. And I am about done with New York, New York. It's just so word dense, so it's taking me forever to read anyways, and it's very tragic and sad, and I don't know, I think I might need to switch to happy right now, not because I'm sad, but just because like I'm so exhausted from work and just everyday life, that I need something like happy. And New York, New York is very sad and tragic. I'll update you guys after I finish all of it. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun buddy reading that with Kitty Cat, because we are sending pictures like back and forth, and we're making fun of like a part that I'll talk about. But yeah, and then our colors, the live stream went really well, and I'm really enjoying that one. It's not what I expected. For some odd reason, I was expecting it to be more like dark for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. So I would definitely be finishing that tonight, no matter what, before I pass out. I got a little bit of sleep today, like 3 hours, and I took 3 sleeping pills, so I'm a little bit out of it right now. So I do apologize if I'm not making any sense at all. But I definitely, so that's the plan: finish New York, New York, and then finish our colors. And I do kind of want to at least read 1 or 2 more volumes. So I think 2 volumes would be a little bit ambitious. So maybe read 1 volume to finish 8 volumes the second week. So which is not bad at all. So I don't know why I'm being so hard on myself, but maybe I'll read like a one shot and then cross off another challenge or prompt. That way I'll feel more accomplished. But anyways, yeah, I will update you guys later. Just wanted to show you guys all my new goodies. And as you can tell, I don't know where I'm gonna put them because my series, my non one-shot Tokyo Pops shelf is completely full. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess the ones that are not finished, I guess I can put them behind, like up there, until they're complete. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I can't do that because there's bigger ones that are not complete back there. But yeah, like I don't know, this one I didn't really, I could have gotten the more volumes of this, but it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me, so I didn't get that one right now, like not in the order that's on its way, but stuff like that. But then I did get some stuff to like complete more of these that I already had and stuff like that. So but anyways, I'm rambling, so I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee and set a timer and finish New York, New York, and Colors. Definitely need to not be so hard on myself. I had a crazy week the first week of the Manga Pride Readathon, and I still managed to read 24 volumes, so I believe that 7 volumes is completely acceptable for the second week, but it definitely seems like only 3 volumes are read. But in Japanese, I believe our Colors is 3 volumes long, and then New York, New York is 4 volumes long. I didn't have the best reading week wise of enjoyment either, so I think that definitely even put me more into a slump, along with just everything kind of going on during week 1. So New York, New York, the first volume all the way through it was so intense and super hard to read. You were supposed to root for the couple, but one of them was just so toxic and treated the other one so terribly, like over and over and over and over again, to the point that it's like, dude, like, why are you even forgiving him? Then you have a redeeming part at the end where they go visit the guy's parents and being accepted and for who you are and stuff like that. So that was just such like a really touching point that you kind of feel like it's going to kind of turn around, and in the next volume it's going to kind of make up for all the hell that you went through reading the first part of New York, New York. And no. So I buddy read this with Kitty Cat, and Miss Manga jumped in because she needed to read it as well. And all 3 of us saw the exact same thing. So in the second volume, it was more of a like solve the mystery cop drama episode of the week. It wasn't necessarily bad, but it was just kind of like a new plot completely, and nothing that should have been addressed that happened in the first volume was explained, or nothing felt sorted out or anything like that. So yeah, it was just a complete and total mess, and I'm giving it 2 stars which is very sad because I really wanted to enjoy this old school like shoujo 90s style BL. But yeah, and then we had a live show, Miss Manga and Katie and me, and we buddy read our Colors, which I did enjoy. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. Overall, the message was very positive and coming out and finding yourself. Once again, I just love the trope of the best friend finding out and just being so supportive. So she was definitely best girl. But at the same time, there was some issues with like a scene that I wouldn't say crossed the line, but definitely bordered the line of being inappropriate between the main guy and the older gentleman that he meets along the way, that is kind of like a mentor and helps him find himself, which I do love their dynamic. I just feel like it was a little bit pushed, but well, no buts, like it shouldn't have been pushed, but at the same time, me looking at it from a standpoint of when I was young and I had older mentors, that the lines were definitely pushed. But with that said, I give it 4 stars, so I really did enjoy it overall. So yeah, so far in the readathon, I've read 24 plus 7, so 27. So 31 volumes in 2 weeks. Not bad at all. I really need to stop being so hard on myself, but I just feel like I didn't get anything read in the second week. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I will put up the next week 3 soon.